this is Chinny from North Shore Guitar Tuition. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a quick little tutorial on how to play Midnight by Joe Satriani. Let's break it down. The first section of the song starts with this first little bit. So to do that, we tap on with our left hand the 7th fret of the 6th string, then the 9th fret of the 5th string. Then with our right hand, we're going to tap on to the 12th fret of the 2nd string and then the 12th fret of the 4th string. We do this bit 4 times. The second bit, with our left hand, we tap on to the 10th fret of the 5th string, then the 11th fret of the 4th string. Then our right hand is going to tap on to the 14th fret of the 2nd string and then the 14th fret of the 4th string. So it goes like this. We do this 4 times. We move back to the first bit. We're doing it 4 times as well. We go back to the second bit, doing it twice. Then with our right hand, we're going to shift down a set of strings, tapping onto the 14th frets of the 1st string and the 3rd. The left hand stays on the 10th fret and 11th fret of the 5th and 4th strings, doing it twice. So it goes. We go back to the first bit. Then we go onto the 7th fret of the 5th string and the 9th fret of the 4th. Then the 12th fret of the 1st string and the 3rd. Tapping onto the 9th fret of the 5th string, the 9th fret of the 3rd, then the 12th fret of the 2nd string, and then the 12th fret of the 4th. Doing that 4 times. Keeping the left hand on the same frets. The right hand goes to the 11th fret of the 2nd and 4th strings. I'm going to do this 3 times. And then we end it off tapping onto the 9th fret of the 5th string. We're about halfway through this first section. We go back to the first bit. And go back to the second bit. Go back to the first bit. So now it's going to do a little change. It's going to go 10th fret of the 5th string and then 11th fret of the 4th string as usual. But then with our right hand, we're going to tap onto the 14th fret of the 1st string and the 3rd. Then moving back to the 12th fret on the 1st and 3rd string, left hand stays where it is. Now we go back to the first bit. And then we go shifting down like this, 7th fret of the 5th string, 9th fret of the 4th, and then the 12th fret of the 1st and 3rd strings. We're doing that for 4 rounds. 12th fret of the 5th string, 9th fret of the 5th string, 9th fret of the 3rd, and then the 12th fret of the 2nd string and 4th. Doing that for 4 times. Shifting that right hand back a set of frets on the same strings, doing this 3 times. Left hand stays where it was. And then ending off with that 9th fret of the 5th string again. So that's all that content on that first bit. After that, we move on to the second section. The second section taps onto 2 strings at the same time with both the left and right hand. The first bit goes like this. The left hand's tapping onto the 2nd fret of the 5th string and the 4th fret of the 3rd string, whilst the right hand is tapping onto the 17th fret of the 2nd string and 4th. The rhythm sounds like this. And we do this twice. 1, 2. Keeping the left hand where it is, we move the right hand back to the 16th fret, keeping on the same strings on the 2nd and 4th strings with that right hand. Same rhythm, twice. Okay, and then we go back to the 17th fret, same thing, twice. back to the 16th fret. Okay, on to the second bit. We move up to the 5th fret and then the 7th fret on the 5th and the 3rd strings, like that. Right hand is going to go to the 20th fret of the 2nd string and the 4th. I'm doing that twice. Shifting back a fret to the 19th fret. Same rhythm, twice. And then back again to the 20th fret. And then back to the 19th fret. Twice. Nice catchy rhythm. Shifting up with the left hand. This one now is on the 7th fret of the 5th string and the 9th fret of the 3rd. The right hand needs to go to some different strings on the 17th frets. So it's going to go on the 1st string of the 17th fret, right there, and then the 17th fret there on the 3rd string. Same rhythm. Doing that twice as well. And then our right hand is going to go the 15th fret of the 1st string and the 16th fret of the 3rd string. Left hand stays where it is. That's for 2 rounds as well. Back to the 17th fret of that right hand on the 1st and 3rd strings. Left hand stays where it is. Twice. And then one last time back to the 15th fret of the 1st string and the 16th fret of the 3rd. Doing that twice. Alright, it's going to get higher. The song's definitely on a high now. Okay, so it's there. 9th fret of the 5th string and the 11th fret of the 3rd string. Oh, sorry. And then for the right hand, it's going to go on to the 19th fret of the 1st string and 3rd. I'm going to do that rhythm for 3 rounds. And then the right hand's going to move up to the 21st fret of the 1st and 3rd strings. Okay, and you do that for 1 round. And then, oh, sorry, and then that's on the 18th fret of the 1st and 2nd strings. So you do that 3 times, and then on the 4th time, we tap once here, and then you tap onto 18 twice like that. We now move on to the 3rd section of Midnight, and it sounds a little like this. Let's break it down. It starts on the 10th fret of the 5th string and the 11th fret of the 3rd string, tapping with the left hand together. And then the 12th fret of the 2nd string and 4th. We're going to do that same rhythm that we did on the 2nd section, doing this twice. Keeping with the left hand on the same frets, the right hand goes on to the 14th frets. Then the 15th fret and 16th fret on the 2nd and 4th string. Then the 17th fret. Alright, and then we move on, we do this. The 9th fret of the 5th string and the 9th fret of the 3rd string, the right hand on the 11th fret of the 2nd and 4th. Doing it twice. Then the left hand goes to the 8th fret of the 6th string, and then the 9th fret of the 3rd string, and then the right hand goes to the 12th fret of that 2nd and 4th string, doing it twice. Then we go to the 9th fret of the 5th and 3rd strings with the left hand. The right hand goes on the 11th fret. Then we go like this. So then that's the 7th fret of the 5th string, and then the 7th fret of the 3rd string. hand's on that 12th fret. Then we go back to the 9th fret here with the left hand, and the right hand goes to the 11th fret. Then after that, we go to the 10th fret of the 5th string, and then the 11th fret of the 3rd, and then tapping onto the 12th fret of the 2nd and 4th strings. The right hand's going to stay where it is. Then the left hand goes back to the 9th fret. And then that's done for 4 rounds. Now the right hand is going to go back a fret to the 11th fret, and then we're going to do it for about 4 rounds as well, gradually slowing down. This brings us onto the 4th section. This 4th section sounds quite difficult, but it's actually very repetitive, and it repeats for 4 times, gradually speeding up. Sounds a little like this. Sorry. Then it's going to speed up. And then this is the fun bit. Alright, so let's break that down. The 4th section. 7th fret of the 6th string to the 9th fret of the 5th string, then 12th fret of the 2nd string, 12th fret of the 4th string, then the 10th fret of the 5th string and the 11th fret of the 4th string. Then we go to the 14th fret of the 2nd string and the 14th fret of the 4th string. Then this bit here, it's the 7th fret of the 5th string and the 9th fret of the 4th string. Then we're going to go on the 12th fret of the 1st string, and then the 12th fret of the 3rd string, and then the 9th fret of the 5th string, the 9th fret of the 2nd string, no, the 9th fret of the 3rd string, then to the 11 of the 2nd string, and then the 11 of the 4th string. So it goes. One more time. Sorry, that was a bit rusty. And then we go doing that again. So the 9th fret of the 5th string, and then the 9th fret of the 3rd string, and then 11 on the 2nd string, 11 on the 4th string. The left hand's going to move back to the 7th fret of the 3rd string and 5th string. Right hand goes to the 12th fret of the 2nd string and 4th. And then goes to this, which is the 10th fret of the 5th string, the 11th fret of the 4th string. The right hand goes to the 14th fret of the 2nd string and 4th. Then to finish off this 4th section, we go, which is like the start of the song, which is 7th fret of the 6th string and the 9th fret of the 5th string, and then 12 and 12 on the 2nd string and 4th string tapping with the right hand. So then I'll just play this 4th section slowly. You're going to do this 4th section for 4 rounds, gradually speeding up as you go. So you get the idea? Gradually speeding up. Nearly across the finish line. Thank you for staying quite close to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. This 5th section goes like this. Okay, so to break down this 5th section, we go 7th fret of the 6th string, and then the 8th fret of the 4th string, and then 12 on the 1st and 3rd string. And let's count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then the right hand moves back to the 11th fret on that 1st and 3rd string. The left hand goes, so that's the 7th fret of the 6th string, and then the 9th fret of the 4th string. And let's count how many. So I count counted 8 there. So it goes 7th fret of the 6th string, the 8th fret of the 4th string, and then tapping on to the 12th fret of the 1st string and the 3rd. But really fast. And then the 7th fret of the 6th string, and then the 9th fret of the 4th string, then the 11th frets of the 1st and 3rd string. So it goes. Then we move on, we go back to the second one again, which is, okay, actually that's the first bit. And then, so you do that for 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, then keeping the left hand where it is on that 7th fret and 8th fret of the 6th and 4th strings, we're going to go, and then go to the 12th fret, and then move the right hand back to the 12th fret. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, then 15th fret, 1, 2, and then back to the 12th fret, 3, 4. Then to finish off the song, we go to this, which is the 7th fret of the 6th string, and then the 9th fret of the 4th string, like what we're doing before. And then the right hand is going to go on the 11th fret of the 1st string and the 3rd, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, this outro. Nice and slowly. Right across the finish line. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial.